Okay, so we are going to be showing you guys how the Sketchpad spelling routine works out, and Beckett and I worked on a couple of words to try to find one that would be good to take the time. He knew how to spell different. He knew how to spell, gosh, what was the other one? Weird. He got weird. Weird is weird. He almost got achieve. We might pull that one in later. But we noticed that calendar was one that was a little tricky, and it's probably because the syllable beats are a little lazy. So let's show them. Everybody, do beats on the body calendar. Calendar. Vowel sounds. So this guy's mushy, and this guy, the AR's gone kind of lazy, and wild R's, when they go lazy, they say So we noticed the vowels needed to be a pop color. So he wrote boxes for the syllable beats, because there's 3. Vowel sound for each beat. And then we used a pop color. We decided to go with red to make the vowel that's tricky for him pop out, correct? So then the next step, I guess that's the first step, is to color code it. The next thing we need to do is get it into his mind's eye or his sketchpad. So he's gonna stare at it and burn it into his brain. Burn, burn, burn. And when you're ready, close your eyes. Okay, now watch him, not me. He's gonna write calendar on his arm and say those letters for us.
All right, C-A-L-E-N-D-A-R.
All right, I'm gonna erase the whole thing. You did well, by the way. And I'm done. Make sure you can't see it. Could you please first put the box and then put the little dash marks for the letters? So the boxes provide some scaffolding to keep track of the letter chunks. Otherwise it's too long. Alright, could you finger spell it before you use the pen? Finger spell means he uses his finger and says the letter as he spells it.
C-A-L-E-N-D-A-R.
Okay, so we know from the research that if he chants it, that won't transfer very well in his free writing. It might do well on a spelling test, but then it could fade away fast. We really need to have a sense of the multisensory, like Sketchpad, and also motor memory of it. So that's why we're finger spelling so many times. But I want to make sure you're not chanting it and that you really have an image of it. So I'm going to point to letters and you're going to tell me them. So what was this letter?
That's A.
What was that letter?
That's N.
What was before it?
E.
That one?
R.
That one?
D. A.
What were your tricky letters?
Tricky letters were E and A.
Could you spell it backwards?
R-A-D-N-E-L-A-C.
Okay, so he was actually looking up, which means he was going into that old Sketchpad. That was excellent. You may write calendar. So that's the process. We have to find the word that needs the work. You can't do this with every word in English. It's too fussy. So you want to find the most common words of English and see how well you can spell them like your own name. Pull those, and any ones that is not super fast, we use the strategy, or a really common word of Beckett. So if you loved, anime, then we want to maybe do a Sketchpad for that word. So that's how you find them. This is the process of, I call it the fussy part. You just do it that one time, and then you need to quiz them. So tomorrow you would need to have a quiz. You don't have to have paper pencil. You can spell it on your arm. But like on the way home today, spell calendar on your arm. Maybe tonight after dinner, spell calendar on your arm. Just kind of keep practicing it so you get it at least 5 or 6 times. Then we're gonna move it into some sentences just to make sure it really transfers. That's the process. Thanks.